Good evening. Art and artists. Some artists get to develop their talents under the right circumstances with all the facilities as well as encouragement behind them and available to them. On the other hand, other artists get to develop their talents under harsh circumstances, be them social or materialistic. The latter ones are usually highly motivated and are probably more creative. They are usually driven by a crude and unbridled talent, ever seeking ways to perfect their work. All of this is embodied in the case of our local sculptor artist hero, Mr. Keram Nimri. The main thing we need to know about Mr. Keram Nimri is that he's one artist whose local talent is a direct product of his own rural Jordanian environment. We have to realize that he grew up in the northern town of Al-Husn. However, his artistic experience is modified and enriched with international as well as academic artistic influences, resulting in a unique blend of an artistic talent. Tonight, we're going to get to know the man, the artist. We're going to take a closer look at his work and maybe even shed some light on some of the various influences which have helped shape his work. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Keram Nimri. Keram Nimri received his BA degree in art from Damascus University and earned a diploma from Carrera Institute of Technology from Italy. Keram also did studies in marble works, theatrics, and technical production development, with special emphasis on specialized work experience in sculpture workshops in different places. And in 1981, Keram received his master's degree in art from South Carolina University. His early olive wood works were inspired by the Mexican and Mesopotamian cultures and by the Cubism style as well. These early pieces expressed this influence on clear surfaces, straight lines and elements, exaggerating the length of the human figure. After studying in Italy, Keram developed his linear style according to the texture and grains of the olive wood, with the straight and strong elements flowing from the olive wood shape with lines running throughout and over the shape, creating an image of concave and convex surfaces. Each surface leads to another with a variety of reflections from the beautiful combination of shadows and light. They take a strong position in the space of the material with great emphasis on the interior and exterior space, thus invoking alertness in the shape in space with an appearance of mobility. By the end of the 60s decade, after graduation that is, Keram turned full professional. Area of specialty, portraits and sculpture, working with, say, water clay materials such as the material employed here, mold designing, which is crucial, and, of course, pure casting of any given molten material. And as for the duration of implementation of any given work, here it depends entirely on the accuracy of the expressions of the figure. You see, it could be a matter of hours, weeks, or even a number of years. In the northern part of Jordan and in this beautiful greeny, hilly area of Ajloun, there are a lot of big old oak, pine and olive trees. Keram grew up in the Al-Husn town in the northern part of Jordan. And so Keram's experience emanated from the Jordanian folklore heritage and was definitely influenced by Mother Nature in the surroundings of Al-Husn town. The various rock formations, mountains, hills, and even ancient caves have all greatly influenced his work, especially the ever-loose natural shape of the desert sand, the wind-blown sand dunes combined with sunlight. They produce concave and convex images which lack rough or sharp edges. But why employ olive wood as working material? Well, basically, the idea behind using olive oil is to reflect human sentiments and traits. To achieve that end, Keram had to deal with traditional values in an abstract manner. He simply printed and carved his own image in his work.
من المعروف أن هذه المنطقة قد تعرضت إلى كثير من الغزوات، فمن الشرق مثلا جاءنا هولاك التتري، ومن الغرب جاءنا الحروب الصليبية، وعانى إنسان هذه البيئة الكثير من الويلات والمآسي. ذابت الأجيال وبقيت الطبيعة ومكوناتها مثل الأشجار والصخور أكبر شاهد حقيقي على مآسي إنسان هذه المنطقة. بتركيز يستطيع الإنسان العادي بتركيز على هذه الموجودات أن يستنبط قصص وأحداث شاهدتها هذه القطع الطبيعية. أخذت هذه الأشجار كموضوعا أحاول أن أستدرجها بقصص، عكستها على أعمالي.